Hi, this is Sean O'Connor here, and I'm doing my video for character rigging. I'll just start off with explaining the bone structure and how I went about creating the particular bones and why I did it in this particular way. So I'll just hide off his external meshes and we shall have a look at how they're built in. Okay, from the very top, he seems to have a very protruding head, leaning forwards, leaning into more of a backwards curvature spine, and then of course the backwards inverted knees as well. Although he has a very human-like stature, he also has this almost bird-like uh, leg structure. So this was done through a single bone structure with a single IK from the hips. Also with the tail was brought out with the use of these six connected through and a single IK handle. Um, Now, next up was to show you about how I went about some of the extra controllers that we have here. I did actually create a few bones for his weapon. Let me just get rid of this mesh here. Um, yeah, so we have the bones for his mesh. We have a couple of controllers for certain parts, such as these tendrils that were appeared on his mesh. They're just connected through to the hand with a single IK. That can be that actually moves around along with the hands when the hands are moved around. We have a single connection to the foot from the ankle, also as well as keeping these IKs within the toes, but also leaving some room for the animation for the toes as well when necessary. This character actually doesn't have a great deal of animation that could possibly be done to his toes. They look more like claws than actual toes, but I mean, it's up to personal choice. We have some knee swivel here as well, and we have of course like some sort of head control that brings around a bit of control to the neck and the head and the lean forwards and backwards of the tilt of this of where he's looking, and you can also control the left and right as well. Now to go on to the custom attributes that I've made for this character. Um, they're very basic. They're just the little finger control, the index finger control, the thumb control, and that's about it. It's all connected through this single spline, easily pointed out along with the color coding to see which is left from your right. I have this single IK for the use of the blending for the IK blending. I'll be showing you just briefly the blend between the two. Notice how it's actually kept the tendrils as a part of the hand because I've connected the IK straight through to the hand. This means that wherever the hands will go, the tendrils will follow. So there we have that one. And of course we have the spine AK. Personally, I went for 5 bones. I thought that it would be better. I'm not too sure this actually works as correctly as it should do, but here is just the movement of the top part of the spine, and then we have the lower part, which controls more of the stomach area, and of course the bottom area, which controls the pelvis and the movement of the hips and the top part of the legs. I actually connected most of the global control for him through from this spline here, the circle that was based around the hip area of his spine, and implemented it into this this spline here, just so that it was easier to get round to, with the circle being quite hard to pick out amongst the mess. I placed a purple spline at the back that would be quite noticeably recognised, and this one moves the whole mesh around. I'm not too sure whether the FKs are actually supposed to be staying there, but yeah, I don't think that's right. But there we go. We have some global movement for him, based on this purple spline here. And last but not least is the skinning. Now, I've had a few issues with the skinning, to be honest. With him having his separate objects, I failed to actually attach these directly into the mesh before I started skinning, and I don't know whether this has actually played a big part in the sort of ruining this for me, but here is, as you can see, there's already some stretching that I can't seem to get rid of. I've tried many different things that I could possibly have thought of, and it stays red during painted texture, and I can't seem to remove it. So some of these things, unfortunately, I couldn't actually get rid of. And then we have some arm movement. Again, not the greatest amount of detail of skinning goes into this particular area here. As you can see, we can move it, but and also some of the movements for the legs as well. This easily selectable foot spline makes it a little bit easier to get around. It's not too bad on the feet. Like I said earlier, that the claws I've actually put down as not necessarily toe-like features, but more like actual claws. And of course, like the head as well. There's some deformation there as well. Well, thank you for watching, and this is my character rig.